Once a year, we pay a visit to the PRC and give him a spin, and today is that day. Sorry, Shangzi, but has to be done. Thank goodness you're a core, so you're cheap. Anyway, let's get some units out. We're gonna need some. 16, max priority, deploy when ready. Well, now we have 37, Zybe Sanmar. Sorry, I know HOI4's about to remove you, but has to be done. Anyway, like pretty much every Chinese run, second focus is going to be the research slots. Look, research slots are just so powerful. You have to get them. You have to. It's the law. Good, good, good. Normally I'd go for something like electronics, but there's something much more important. Civilian trains. Yeah, for some reason, we don't start with them. But whatever. We can now strengthen the Central Secretariat. Here goes nothing. Let's do it. Luckily you have nothing, so let's just get ya. Quickly, safely, smoothly. Got some artillery and some basic equipment. Good, good. Let's begin to make some. No, not like that. There we go. And like so. I will assign 2 factories for now. The rest into equipment. Oh, and I nearly almost forgot. Think Yang, there you go. And thank you for the equipment. And everything else. And since we now have, yay, a slot, use it. And onto the front line. Normally at this point we would join the Comintern, but we can't, unfortunately. But hey, at least we can get mill access. Thank you, thank you. And we are cornered no more. So say goodbye to Mao's traits. Ooh, should I go for someone? You know what, let's go for Su Yu, the reformer. So, what way to go? Social democracy, agrarian socialism, or orthodoxy? I think we've done the power struggle recently enough, so nah. The chairman's path is pretty good, you know, Maoism minus 10%, but I want to do something we've not done in a very, very long time, and that is Marxist orthodoxy. It's time for Wang Ming. Once more, here we go. Declare. Luckily, the Zybe Sanmar has given us some gaps, so we will use them. Let's go. I should probably make sure we take that VP before they return. Thank you. Take that one and make the trap. And what do you know? Wang Ming's big fling has begun. I really should probably do Soviet leadership, shouldn't I? Okay, I can always reload the save or something. Thank you. Not much equipment though. Whatever. And one more to go onto Xinjiang's border. Nice, the civilian trains are unlocked, so let's commandeer some. Surprisingly, this is actually something that will help us later. I know, I'm shocked too. Anyway, electronics. Nice, all is good. Let's go. Oh, and hire the silent workhorse, because, you know, kind of need him. And finally, let's make our way down to the Government of National Defense. Yet again, there's plenty of gaps, so let's take them and encircle. Another 150, so let's go down to extensive. This will give us another 10% output. Thank you. It's a shame it's winter, it makes doing this a little bit slow. But whatever. Next up, we need to make a supply hub. So, there, and let's reorganize the railway system. And there we go. The final Northern Warlord. Confirm, and done. Looks like we need to make a good template. Let's turn you into a 20 whip with support artillery. Not perfect, but it will do the job. And yes, garrison no more. And just in time for the Government of National Defense. What are we going to do with this dude? Since we should be the leader of this faction, we're going to let him go. Normally that's not what you shouldn't do, but oh well, we just denounced some stuff. We do know Japan is coming though, so onto the border. We can get entrenchment and the like later. Speaking of entrenchment, let's switch to Grand Battle Plan. It's too good. And there we go. Faction just in time. Right, Japan is about to declare. What should we do? Focus on China, I think. You know what? Fine. We'll be called in. Can I move in? Yes, surprisingly. Do you think there's any reason to bother? Probably not, no. And there you go, Chiang Kai-shek is moving in. And that's given us... ooh, equipment. Thank you. So many guys, so little time. What's the problem right now? I think the problem is our defense, so we'll go for the infantry experts. Nice, nice. Let's get this economy going. Soviet economic aid. It's a good thing to get rid of the long march, although I will acknowledge that Mao's focus tree can sort of do it sooner. Sort of. So currently it will take until March to finish this factory. What will it be after the fact? February? Good. Good. I think the right thing right now is to go for mobile warfare. It's also really nice. 10% extra augury gain, but also 20% extra attack on core territory. Oh yeah, I like that. Yep, I knew that was about to happen. Stability's a problem, so let's do worker conditions and heroes. May as well continue to work on it. So, enforce the 3 rules. Oh my goodness, Japan has stopped attacking. That's not good. Well, there goes our PP. Well, took you long enough, but doesn't matter to me. If anything, it can help. Still don't have enough stability, so let's ban the opium trade. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, this will blow over. Okay, that's looking weak. Really weak. Let's see what we can do. If we can take Zhangbei, we'll take a supply hub. And we did. Sweet. Link up immediately. And may as well try and encircle this, you know? Okay, I guess I should work on People's Liberation Army. And there goes Menguquo. Well, that was a complete success, I suppose. Unexpectedly. I guess at this point we may as well try and encircle the remainder of Menguquo. Not the greatest idea, but hey, an encirclement's an encirclement, you know. And that is probably the best way to get one. Seriously, General Strike? Not my day, is it? Just not my day. Come on, break in time. Thank you. I feel like the right thing to do is to build a supply hub here or something. It will take us a while, but I know it will probably turn out well in the end. I'm giving so much of my economy to the Soviets, and yet I would do it again. Thanks, I guess, and is that most of our focus is done? In a way. Let's invite foreign investors, I suppose. 2 extra civs is nothing to scoff at. I'm kind of hoping for Japan to do more naval invasions as, yeah, pushing them as us is not the easiest thing. We can do it in certain areas, but there's too many units in the rest of them. God, I am so glad I built that hub, you know? We'll go from this to that. Now that's much better. Ah, I can't do Soviet advisors. Well, fine. I know someone else who can help us. Okay, we'll go for the 4th research slot then. Japan is still really not doing any naval invasions that work, which is just great. Oh, if I could get that port. I got an idea. I got an idea. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I can still make this work. I can still rescue you. God, they just keep throwing in units in. Genuinely. Well, never mind. That was a good plan until it wasn't. Looks like we need another supply hub. Yay. Well, I got it again. But they still have a port. Or 2. But this does cause a line shuffle, which is pretty good. Finally made that work. And somehow we took Hishing. which makes no sense, but I'll link it. Let's get good old Alexander. Oh, that just happened. We have gotten encircled more times than I would like, but I will admit it's mostly my fault for not paying attention. I wonder if another attempt on Hishing can work. Screw it, I have Japan's cipher. Let's go. And yay, I got Alexander. Wow. That was not worth it. Okay. I think I've pretty much run out of focuses, to be honest with you. Pretty much run out. So, infiltration. Okay, let's see if we can link up this hub. And another one that's there. We are now in business. Next step is to go to Mukden, where this all started. And since we have supply, you are screwed, Japan. Supply is the only thing that can save you. And another one. Another hub. Don't have to do anything. In fact, building this one is probably not worth it at this point. I thought that was our white piece for the moment. I know, that was very naive of me. There's even gaps now in this front. It's looking good. Looking good. Looks like Mukden is going to be the last stand of Manchuria. Let's encircle it. Time for you to go, Puyi. You've been enough trouble. Not enough to capitulate him? Great. At least the supply hub is on its way. Are we really going tile grabbing again at this stage of the game? Cipher, 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 cipher. Here we go again. Finally, Manchuria is down. Not that it's enough, but we will make do. Let's try and cut Japan off in Korea. Alright, let's go to Flex.org and try and stop that nonsense from happening again. They are now trapped. All of those units, no hope. The thing that worries me at this point is the port of Busan, so we better grab it before they put units in it. See what I mean? A unit in there. What a coincidence. Right, what's left to push? If I'm honest, it's probably the Shandong Peninsula. I think once that's retaken, we can finish. And there we go. The peace out has been signed. And oh great, because China somehow got occupation, they get some of those as well. I gotta be honest, this was not my best performance. I'm not particularly happy with it. But oh well, we succeeded in the end, and I guess that's the most important thing. And I guess that's more entertaining, isn't it? A bad run is probably more engaging than a good run. And it does show you. Sure, I might be a HOI4 YouTuber, but doesn't mean all my runs are always perfect. The idea of going for Chinese general staff when we're communists is funny. But hey, may as well take it. You know, may as well. Right, let's go in on Tibet. Why are we going to do this? Simple. Lend-Lease. I'm a simple man with simple needs. And Lend-Lease is useful. What better way to conquer the world but asking nicely, you know? An underrated country to go for is Finland and Sweden. Probably should improve with Sweden sooner. Germany won't help you, but Italy will. Oh dear, I think I know what happened. Yep. Advisors recalled. Just not in time. I wanted to do another one, but I took Tibet first. Whatever. I can build a lot of equipment. Right, how long until this truce expires? 1942. Okay, we better be quick. You know what? Let's give Mao a roll. I don't think we're going to need a reformer at the moment, so let's go for org. And the funny thing about this is, yes, whenever Mao becomes the chief of army, it uses his old portraits. Don't know why, but it's funny, you can see both of them at the same time. So, we are still technically in the government of national defense, but nah. I've had enough of Chang, let's launch an uprising. Huh. Okay, let's try and dominate Japan. It won't work, but who knows? Maybe this is the time. Right, one day to go before this uprising begins, and now it's time to kick out Chiang Kai-shek. We need to do this at the right time because if we do it too soon, he will get a guarantee. But luckily, like this, we should be okay. So anyway, spies, get to work. Cypher, go. As long as you don't get a guarantee, perfect, we're fine. But something interesting has happened. As you can see, we've taken control of a load of states. And why is that? Well, it's quite simple. I realised something recently. I haven't been doing the infiltrations properly. If you do them properly and take them to a high enough level, you get control of the state. So yeah, these are really worth doing. The militias are not, but whatever. They're free, so get to work. Chiang still has to defend the border of Guangxi and Yunnan as well, so that's really good. Let's activate 100 Regiments Offensive and begin. There's a lot of things to do and not much time to do it. Let's go. Oh, thank you for Beijing. Kind of silly to take it now. There's other ways to divide and conquer them, but we'll cover them when we get to them. Like that, another encirclement can be made. And this is why doing Lend-Lease was so important. It makes affording such a big army easy. And also another thing, this is why it's good to attack after Barbarossa. If we attacked before Barb, the Soviets would send Chiang volunteers. And that's no good. That might be a bit of a problem, but that's fine. Chiang does have War of Resistance, and he can probably, yes, do War of National Liberation, but we will live. We will live. Nanjing will be a difficult one, but we'll work on that. We are also at the gates of the other capital. Good, good. Fortunately, there is no Chinese surrender limit buff today. That's why I didn't create the Chinese United Front. Oh good, we took it. Is this overkill? Should I reassign them? Oh yes, oh yes. Looks like Nanjing is becoming a problem. Let's try and focus on an encirclement. And wow, we can give Mao logistics wizard. Thank you. And that's why I was worried for Chiang getting a guarantee. Imagine trying to do all of that against the Allies. It looks like my encirclement strategy is coming to fruition. Thank you. How much further? Not much. This is something we can also do. Let's call in Yunnan and Guangxi. They can buy us some time, take some VPs, all of that stuff. No surprise, Japan is defiant. I mean, is anyone surprised? No, but there we go. Right, where am I going to send this stack? No idea. I don't really have the convoys, but why not? I'll send them over here. Huh, we might be about to do it. Big VP, just need to take something like Shanghai. That should do it. Thank you. And done. Well, not really, but I have an idea on how to manage that. Onto the front line again, guys, onto the front. The thing we must do is take them before the truce expires, because Japan will justify on them. Who's up to no good? See, I told you, Japan justifies on them. And goodbye. Seriously? Seriously? Right, I know what I can do to keep myself safe. Thank you, and you guys are in a faction together, so declare on both of you. Since I'm in a faction with Stalin, Japan can't declare. Good. I'd love to put a front line on both of you, but I can't, so let's declare the PRC instead. I guess because Japan justified on Guangxi, Guangxi is not really on their border. But oh well, that helps for us, that really does. At this point, getting encircled again is just tradition. Not one I like, but oh well, oh well. As long as I can rescue these units, and I can. Wang Ming declares, but it's Mao's portrait. Just give me Nanning, and we can be done forever. Of course. But, nope, no AI crap today. You've already gotten enough luck, but your luck has ran out. And there we go. Right. I don't know if Japan will justify again if we leave the common turn, so it's best we stay for now. But yeah, that was not great at all, but we won. And that is how we've done the PRC pretty much for the last 7 years. Use the Soviets, go in on China with Japan, then backstab Japan, something like that. But this is the primary method I prefer. But since we know big changes are coming, this may be the last time we do this in this form. And you know what? I enjoyed it. So until next time everybody, I thank you for watching, I do hope you enjoyed it, and until we meet again, from me, Bubbles Zest. Goodbye.